Hello, welcome to the demo of our 2025 payroll management system for small businesses. So please note that this template is only compatible with the Philippine payroll management system. So upon your purchase, you receive an email with the template link and instructions on how to properly set up the template. So initially, naka-view only mode lang yung template. Yan, yun siya may edit at the beginning. So you need to make a copy to enable editing. So to do that, click nyo lang tong file sa upper corner, then click make a copy, and then pwede nyo i-rename yung file and make sure na dun sa folder, ang selected is yung My Drive, yung Google Drive account ninyo, and then click make a copy. Okay? So once na na-copy nyo na yung template, pwede na ninyong i-set up yung template sa Google Drive account ninyo. So, yung sa first sheet natin is yung setup. Ang naka-set up na dito is January 1 to December 31, 2025. And then, input nyo lang din dito yung time in and yung time out na schedule niyo and yung sa break time kung 30 minutes ba or 1 hour. And then, yung next table naman is yung work schedule niyo. So, i-click nyo lang tong checkbox na to kung meron kayong work schedule on that specific day. So, for example, dito, weekday lang ang schedule, work schedule. And then, for weekends, no work naman. So, mangyayari, dito, based sa setup nyo dito, madi-delete or matatanggal na dito sa may individual employee tab yung mga no work schedule na yan para hindi na magulo. Okay? And then, next table naman is yung deductions, yung SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig, and tax. Ito, pwede nyo lang i-edit yung percentage dito. And then, yung schedule, lagay nyo lang kung anong day, kung kailan iaawas sa sahod yung mga deductions. The next table is yung leave naman. So, dito yung mga type of leaves. Yan. Pwede nyo lang din i-edit to. Then, input nyo lang kung paid leave ba yun or hindi. Then, kung ilan ang privilege per employee. For example, for vacation leave, 30 days. For sick leave, 5 days. Then, sa holiday naman, na-set up ko na itong mga regular and special non-working holidays sa Philippines, including yung date. So, ito, nakalink na lahat tong setup na to. Nakalink na siya sa individual employee tab. As you can see, for example, ito, Chinese New Year, ayan, special holiday yan. Tapos yung New Year, regular holiday. So, mag-auto-populate na yung holiday column based dun sa mga inputs dito sa may holiday table. Okay? Next naman is yung employee database. So, dito nyo set up yung employee ID, yung job details nila, contact details, and then yung salary details, and then yung bank account. So, pag clinic nyo to, mapupunta kayo dun sa tab, individual employee tab. For example, kung na tayo kay employee 1, click nyo tong view. Ayan, mapupunta siya dito sa individual employee tab. So, dito naman sa may start date and end date dito, ito yung pay period na gusto ninyong na schedule. For example, January 1 to 15, ayan. So, yun ang magre-reflect dito sa may gray filled areas na to. Ito. Tapos, kung January 1 to January 31 naman, yun din ang mag-populate dito. So, dyan, summary ng time and attendance for that specific, that setup, yung na-setup ninyo na pay period. Okay? And then, dito naman sa kabilang table naman is yung leave tracker. So, ang mag-reflect na leave dito, ito, itong date filed hanggang dito sa approve by is yung mga leave within dun sa pay period. So, for example, for January 1 to January 31, ito yung mga leave ni employee. Okay? Tapos dito yung leave credits naman niya, kung ilan na yung privilege, ilan yung taken na, tapos kung ilan pa yung balance. Tapos kapag in-scroll down natin yan, nakita nyo dito yung summary. Yung total hours per pay period, kung ilan yung OT niya within dun sa pay period na nakaset up, total under time, kung ilan ang absent, ilan ang paid leave, at ilan ang holiday dun sa nakasetup na pay period. Tapos makikita mo din dito yung breakdown. Yan. Yung breakdown ng time in and time out niya. Yan. Summary ng time and attendance niya per pay period. Tapos kapag scroll down naman ninyo, dito na kayong maglalog ng time in and time out ng employee. For example, for February 4 tayo. 7, bawa na late siya ng 7:05 a.m. Tapos, pumasok siya. Kung schedule natin is hanggang 4 p.m. tayo. Tapos, ayan. Ayan. So, ang total hours niya is 7:55. Under time niya, 5 minutes. Ayan. Tapos, maglagay ulit tayo ng another example. 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. For example, naka-leave naman siya dito. Ayan, naka-sick leave siya. So, it's a paid leave. Ayan. Tapos, halimbawa, overtime naman. So, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Ayan. So, mag-auto-compute na rin kung ilan yung overtime niya. Ngayon, kapag pinalitan ko yung pay period dito, January 20 to February 15, February 8. Pagka-scroll up natin dito, yun ang magre-reflect dito sa may time and attendance summary per pay period. Yan, makikita nyo na yan. And then, mag-update na rin yung summary natin dito. Yan. Tapos, kapag scroll to the left naman tayo, meron na rin ditong automated payslip. So, sa automated payslip, based din siya dun sa nakasetup na pay period. So, mako-compute na dyan yung basic pay niya, overtime pay, holiday, kung ano pa yung mga earnings, and then yung mga deductions ni employee. Then, pwede nyo rin itong i-print later on. Tapos, control P nyo lang yan. Then, make sure na selected cells. Ayan. So, pwede nyo na siyang i-print. Then, sa baba naman itong payslip, ito yung computation. Payment computation, payroll computation. Ayan. Then, kapag nag-scroll to the left ulit tayo, andito na yung summary ng year-to-date earnings per employee, deductions, net income, and then kung ilan pa yung cash advance balance niya. So, dito, input nyo lang kung magkano, yung date, kung magkano, and then kung magkano yung nabayaran niya na. For example, February 6, 2025, ulit siya. May deductions ulit na 500. Ayan, papawasan na yung balance niya. And then, sa last table naman is yung 13th month pay computation. Ayan. Ayan, kung gusto nyo bumalik na dun sa database, click nyo lang ulit to. Ayan, tapos it will move you back to the employee database. So, balik muna tayo kay employee 1. So, kung makikita nyo dito, for example, ang for February 8 na pay period, balik natin to sa earnings and deductions. Ayan, sa salary and deductions tab naman, dito nyo input yung summary, kumbaga, ng total earnings and deductions ng per employee per payday. So, for example, February 8, ito. So, si employee 1, ang total earnings niya ay 2,550. Tapos, ang tardiness niya 8.85. Tapos dito, yung mga colored field columns, mag-auto-compute na rin yan based dun sa pay schedule. Ayan. Tapos kung may other deductions, input nyo lang din. Then dito, magsasummarize na kung ilan na yung year-to-date salary, monthly salary, and deductions. Then yung next tab naman natin is yung leave tracker. So ito, nakalink siya dito sa may employee database natin. Ayan, sa employee tab. So, kung ano yung mga due na leave niya within dun sa pay period, yun ang magre-reflect dito sa my leave tracker. Ayan. So, dito input nyo lang per employee kung kailan nag-file, anong type ng leave, date ng leave niya, kung kailan na-approve, sila nag-approve, tapos kung ilang days. Ayan, itong ilang days naman na to, naka-auto-compute na yan for you. Na nakalink na rin to doon sa may um, leave credits dito. Kung ilan yung na-approve, ilan na yung na-take niyan, leave per type, tapos kung ilan pa yung balance niya. Ayan, tapos update nyo lang kung approve, not approve, and pending. Then sa taas, may summary din kung ilan ba yung na-file for this month, ilan pa ang pending, ilan ang na-approve for this month, and ilan yung hindi na-approve. So, yun lang naman. If you have any questions or concerns, just let me know. Thank you.